Well, hello students and welcome to Organizational Systems and Processes. I'm making this Read Me First video because it is basically going to be used to introduce you to what we're going to be experiencing in the next semester, and also it's going to help you to realize how organizations function from the top down, bottom up, and laterally. The thing about organizational behavior is largely based on not just systems, but also on communication. A lot of OB is on communication, depending on how we communicate with one another, how we express our emotions, the types of attitudes and moods that we have, and also how we interpret information, digest it and facilitate it, is going to be extremely key in organizational behavior. So each week we're going to have a module, what we call a module week. So you are going to be responsible for the material whether you're in class or not. But that's not such a bad thing. Let me tell you why. We meet once a week for 2 hours and I guess 2.5 hours, okay? And for this particular class, it's late in the day. We're talking about almost like a night class, right? So it's okay, but considering we've all been doing things all during the day, by the time you get to this class, you're probably going to be focused a lot. Maybe a lot of you will be wired from the day. But there's a lot of stuff that you miss. A lot of times at the end of the day you're daydreaming and things are going on. I totally get that, but nevertheless you're still responsible for the work. So having said that, besides what we call lecture, I really don't lecture, I facilitate. I like to have interactive Socratic discussions, okay? But what I essentially do is I usually complement the lecture material with a couple of things. One is PowerPoints. You'll see a link here on Blackboard where you can download every single chapter, print it out, bring it to class if you will, and discuss the material with one another. That's fine. But also, I usually complement a YouTube video with a lot of the lecture. In other words, if a lot of you are hands-on learners, if we bring a lot of this stuff to life, it becomes much more realistic. You can apply the theory to the practicum. The assignments aren't really that bad. I mean, I don't kill you with assignments. What do I mean by that? Wait a minute, I'm losing my picture here. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, it's somewhat better. I don't kill you with assignments, meaning that we have a lot of interactive, participative discussions. I mean, in this class we have 31 students. So think about it. One question, 31 students jumping in, either trying to answer or not trying to answer the question. But when we do participative discussions online, you kind of feed off of one another. And you can sit down and you can think and process the information so that the quality of learning is much improved. So all of your testing is going to be done online. None of it's going to be in class. In class, I'm going to use for group discussion, role play, Socratic interactive discussions. We'll have a lot of fun with this stuff. So essentially, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to inundate you with a lot of stuff. In other words, you're not going to see the whole course laid out. You have your syllabus laid out, and even then that's not etched in stone. We can change that if we need to. But for the most part, it should be a roadmap to the course. The first module, okay, is going to be up there for you to see. That's week 1. That's the week of August 29th. And you're like, okay, we don't have any class on Labor Day, which is true. We're starting before Labor Day. Labor Day is the 5th. But are you still responsible for the material? Heck yeah, you are. Okay, so that's another module week. All right? We're not just saying, well, we have a week off. There's going to be stuff to read. There's going to be due just as if you were in class. So nobody misses a beat and you get your money's worth out of your education. So look at this README first and go through it, listen to what I have to say. Then look at Module 1. Okay, here it is. And what is going to be available to you are your announcements, your PowerPoints, your syllabus, and a blog. I put a little bit of a blog link up there for you so you can tell me something about yourself and what you would like to get out of this course. It makes the classroom more realistic, holistic, if you will. When you come to the first class, we kind of know a little bit about each other. So that's my spiel, signing off, Professor DeChico. Look forward to seeing each and every one of you. Some of you have had me before, some of you hadn't, but those of you that have me know that we kind of have a lot of fun in our class. We learn. It's a laid-back atmosphere, but it's also aggressive. You know, we're learning, and that's what we want to do. So whatever's left of the summer, have a great rest of it, and we'll see you. Oh, yeah, the 29th. We do have classes are after 12:30 p.m. So convocation in the morning for the newbies, and I will see you at night, sharp at 4:45. And I think we are in AAPC 112. Okay, take care.